today we're here in celebration of World AIDS Day 2016, and we're having a march from the Crossroads area down to St. William Grand Park at Parade. The idea is to celebrate the lives of those who are HIV infected and to bring back some of the attention to HIV. The push now is to end AIDS by 2030, and hence we need a lot of intervention, a lot of attention to be brought to the HIV epidemic that is still ongoing. We're doing this in collaboration with the National Family Planning Board, the Ministry of Health and ASHE, UNAIDS and a number of other partners, particularly the Ministry of Education, the schools.
If we look at the statistics, the group that is contracting HIV the most are those 18 to 24. And so we really do have to target them, and it's so great to see all these young people out here. And our real goal in terms of all of what we're doing is just to raise awareness. In the past, we used to see a lot of persons dying from HIV and complications with it. We've made significant strides as a country where people can actually live a healthy life if they take their medicine. And so, to a large extent, our young people don't remember what happened in the 1980s, and it's important that we raise the awareness that HIV is still here and that they're in tremendous danger. And it's great to have all of them here, and when we get to St. William Grand Park, it's an opportunity for all of Jamaica to get tested, know what their status is, because that's really the first step in terms of stemming this HIV epidemic.
It's important to involve the young people early on, because in Jamaica, young people start having sex early. By the time they're 13, a good percentage of adolescent boys and also girls have had their first sexual intercourse. Incest also, unfortunately, occurs in Jamaica, as does sexual violence, gender-based violence, transactional sex, commercial sex. These are all factors that really are deleterious and a deterrent to good, optimal sexual and reproductive health, especially for adolescents.
Bashibus Crew came about in 2005 based on a scandal that young persons were having sex on a bus, right? So what we did, we came up with a positive bus with some positive young people who are trained peer educators, right? As well as some of us are trained VCT, that's voluntary counseling and testing. That's to do free HIV testing and syphilis testing. We are a part of the World AIDS Day event, and we're providing information on HIV, as well as we are providing some of our services. And one of these services is on the Children First, which is the extension program from 9 Monk Street, and what they're basically doing is cosmetology. So they're doing hair and nails and barbering as well.
Remember, now, condom safely enough. If you are going broke up my back, make sure you use a condom. Now all of them pull up.
You never see it coming, and the next thing you know, unconditional love, unconditional love. I am rich in love, rich in love. It's a series that I'm after. But I love to give a baby like a shot. Biggie, I love in a brother.
Alright, so this is our skin condoms. So we have it in an original size, a large size, and now we also have it in a selection pack, which comes with 3 condoms in there. It's an original condom, an extra studded condom, and an ultra lube. It's actually the first line of condom that came out with a skin condom as a full range. Over here we have our bareback condoms, we have our wet and wild condom, and erotica. So it's our contemporary line of condoms. We have our regular Rough Rider condoms. And as you can see, this is a regular Rough Rider condom that is wearing on this. So males, no matter how tall it is, our regular Rough Rider condom can fit. We have our Durex line, so we have our pleasure pack. We have our intense sensation. We have our vibrating rings as well in our Durex line of condoms. We have our invisible, which is an ultra thin condoms. And we have our extra large for those persons who think that they are a little bigger than the norm.
What we're offering is free eye tests. And also we're displaying our frames as well. We're doing a VA testing today where we can find out how if persons actually need glasses, and we make an appointment and go to the store to get the testing done by our doctor. As you can see, we have some lovely frames on display today.
How we say no dance business round here? Whether in a school or about to hell, dance. How we know about AIDS and HIV, dance. So tell them we are the PADD.
Today has seen really wonderful participation along the streets of Kingston, leading from Crossroads to St. William Grant Park. The purpose really was to excite people, excite people, mobilize them, remind them of the importance of HIV prevention. The culmination here in the park, where we had several booths offering multiplicity of services, was also important in bringing health services to persons. So we had HIV testing, syphilis testing, family planning, counseling and administration. We had pap smear screening to detect any abnormalities that may lead to cervical cancer. A whole host of activities we had here this afternoon, including also diabetes checks and checks for hypertension. We also had a concert with Tifa and Devin the doctor, and many of their messages were very uplifting, particularly for young people. There are a lot of young people who took place in the march today from many schools in the corporate area. World AIDS Day 2016, Keep the Promise, Hands Up for HIV prevention, has been an unmitigated success. And really, we are just so appreciative to AIDS Healthcare Foundation, who funded quite a bit of the cost in respect of today's events, as well as ASHE, UNAIDS, and all the other partners with whom we have collaborated. Jamaica National Building Society was also instrumental in underwriting the cost of the health checks, and so for that we are truly grateful.